What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Booba Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, longtime trainer of Anthony Joshua, former unified heavyweight champion, British heavyweight champion, Rob McCracken, gave his breakdown, his assessment of how the rematch would play out between his fighter, former unified British heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, and current unified Mexican heavyweight champion Andrew Ruiz Jr. They will be facing off in the highly anticipated rematch December 7th in Saudi Arabia. Rob McCracken, there's been a lot of reports and a lot of people having different opinions on Rob McCracken and his approach. And what can he do for Anthony Joshua? Can he get Anthony Joshua over the hump? So on and so forth. Is he the right man for the job to correct Anthony Joshua's shortcomings, right? Anthony Joshua has only been with Rob McCracken this entire time in his professional career. And Anthony Joshua said it would be absolutely silly to switch trainers. With that said, Rob McCracken had this to say. He stated that, when the fighter is winning, the fighter gets all the praise. As soon as the fighter loses, it's the trainer's fault, right? And he's absolutely right. So with that said, Rob McCracken said that he gave his breakdown and what he thinks needs to be done for Anthony Joshua to be successful in the rematch. Rob McCracken said this. He said, if Anthony Joshua boxes on the outside, he said there's no secret. I'm not giving away a game plan. There's no secret as to how and what Anthony Joshua needs to do to be successful. He says box, box, and more box. This is a rebuttal of what Anthony Joshua himself told me the other day at the press conference in New York City. I said, what are you going to do different? He said box, box, and more box, right? And this is what Rob McCracken is saying. So obviously, this is Rob McCracken's method to victory over Andrew Ruiz. So Rob McCracken is stating that, he has to fight on the outside. He says that he has to use his jab. He has to keep him at bay. And he absolutely cannot allow Andy Ruiz Jr. to get on the inside. Because if he allows him in his house, he's going to wreak havoc. And this is what we can't allow. He said there's no secret. He says that he has very fast hands. He has a very high ring IQ. And if Anthony Joshua decides to trade with him, Anthony Joshua will be in trouble, and it's a possibility we could see a repeat of the first fight. He says that if Anthony Joshua is not disciplined in his approach and sticks to the game plan and keeps Andrew Ruiz Jr. at bay and boxes him, he says that Andy Ruiz will have much success. It will be a disaster if Anthony Joshua allows Andrew Ruiz to fight his game, do what he wants, and at his pace and at his distance. If he allows him up close and personal, he says that it could be an absolute disaster and a repeat of the first fight. So he absolutely must fight tall. He must use his jab. He must use his range. He must tie up on the inside. He said that he needs to fight a lot like Vladimir Klitschko used to fight. Use his range, tie him up, lean on him, lay on him once he gets to the inside, because it is a boxing match. So he's not gonna do it the entire time. He says, but when Andy Ruiz does get in close, you must stay disciplined, not trade with him, and tie him up. We used to see Vladimir Klitschko do this, right? Vladimir Klitschko used to jab, straight right. You got in close, he would grab you, hold you, lean on you, make the referee break you up, then use the jab again. And this is what Rob McCracken is stating, that this is what they need to incorporate to be successful. So he's saying that this is the game plan. It's no secret. I'm not giving anything away. It's no secret what Joshua needs to do to be victorious, and I believe he'll do so. But like I said, if he allows Andy Ruiz to get on the inside and he gets undisciplined and off the game plan, it could be a disaster. If you let Andy Ruiz up in your house, he's going to wreak it. He's going to cause havoc. My thoughts are this. I agree with Rob McCracken 1000%. The only problem I have with that is Anthony Joshua is just slow, right? So Andrew Ruiz is quick enough and is going to trade with him often enough to where he's going to get into the inside, and before Joshua could tie him up, he's going to let his hands go in combinations and wreak havoc on the inside. That's why I say styles make fights, and Andrew Ruiz Jr.'s style is all wrong for Anthony Joshua, right? Because styles make fights, and because physically, Anthony Joshua is just not quick enough. Anthony Joshua has stamina issues. That's not going to go away. Anthony Joshua is chinny. That's not going to go away, right? And Anthony Joshua is slower than Andy Ruiz. He's not the slowest heavyweight, but he's slower than Andy Ruiz. So styles are all wrong. Andy Ruiz, like Rob McCracken also stated, that he has a low center of gravity, he has a high ring IQ, and he knows how to use it. Thus the reason why I highlight that his styles make fights, and this style is all wrong for Anthony Joshua. Because he's something similar to Mike Tyson with Frank Bruno. Mike Tyson had Frank Bruno number. Why? Because of the style, right? He could dip. He was quicker than Frank Bruno. He had a low center of gravity, and he had a high ring IQ. So Mike Tyson knew how to dip and bob and weave, get on the inside, and let his hands go on combinations. Thus saw him victorious against Frank Bruno numerous of times. And this, I believe, is the same similar situation we have with Andrew Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. So I can't wait to December 7th, Saudi Arabia, man. It's going to be a hell of a fight, man. I can't wait. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.